Hi, I'm John with Gorilla Garage here. We're here today putting down a flake epoxy floor. We were here yesterday previously, did some prep work. Basically what we did, all the pitting and cracks in the floor, we filled those all in with an epoxy mortar, basically a thicker epoxy. So you can see these lighter gray areas are all areas that we filled in. Filled in all the expansion joints that were existing in the floor. So it's nice to fill those in, then we cut a brand new one in, gives it a nice clean look. And now we're going to start putting epoxy on the floor, get that spread out, throw some flakes into it, and give it a nice good flake look. So this is the epoxy that we put down on the floor. All the flakes are going to get thrown into this in a minute here, and right now I'm just spreading it across the floor so we get a nice even coating. Spread this out and squeegee now, then I'll hit it with a roller, get all these kind of squeegee marks and weird lines out of there. By the time the flakes go on there, we'll have a nice even, clean looking coat. So the reason we use an epoxy for our base coat and our flake coat is because it really soaks into the concrete. When our epoxy dries, it's going to dry rock hard. But it soaks into the concrete so much that on an area like these walls, where we just kind of hand brush that on there, when I go to throw flakes on that, it's already going to be soaked into the point where it's not wet enough to accept those flakes. So right now I'm just going over, kind of pressuring them up, making sure we got a nice wet layer of epoxy on there. That way our flakes will stick to it really well. You'll notice as I'm putting the flakes down here, there's piles in the corner. It doesn't look as nice and flat and smooth as it did with just the epoxy on there. When we come tomorrow with a clear coat over this, we pick up all these loose flakes, so all these little mountains and thicker areas will all be cleaned up and we'll have a nice smooth flat surface when we're all done. That we just finished flaking yesterday. Went over the process of that a little bit with you in the last video. And today we're going to put a clear coat over that. Clear coat we use is a polyaspartic urethane. We use that because it's going to be a long-lasting protective layer. It's a little bit more of a flexible material than the epoxy, so dropping a hammer or something heavy on the floor that could put some dings in the floor, something like this has that flexibility where it can take that damage and it's going to keep its shape. It's going to not cause any harmful effects to the floor later on. So we're going to go ahead and get started applying that. Alright, so I just got done doing the first pass with the roller. Now I'm going to add in our aluminum oxide. That's going to give the floor a little bit of grit to it, some slip resistance. We get snow flying outside, water's going to get in your garage, drips from the cars, it's going to sit on your floor. It's going to create a little bit of a slippery surface. So this aluminum oxide that I got in this Maxwell House coffee container, that's going to help avoid having such a slippery floor. We put this coating down. It's going to create a totally non-porous barrier to the concrete, which is part of the protection. What protects concrete so well is that it has no pores. It's salt, oil, things like that aren't going to get through, penetrate, destroy the concrete within there. But it also does not allow water to pass through. So to combat the kind of puddles and things that cause a slipping hazard, we add aluminum oxide in there, and that way you can safely walk across the floor without having to worry about it. Now I'm going to roll over this same block again, going in the opposite direction. That's going to really lock in that aluminum oxide that I just put on the floor, as well as get rid of any roller marks I might have made on my first pass through. Alright, as you can see, our job here today is complete. We've got a full broadcast flake floor done with an epoxy base and a polyaspartic top coat. As you can see, the floor looks great. It's got a nice even coat, a clear coat, nice shine across the whole floor. So thank you everybody for watching our video. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and be sure to like, follow, see more of the stuff we have coming.